Hello. We started off the first week of 2022 across Europe on a very mild note, with temperatures well above average, but we're ending the week on a colder note. Colder air now working its way in from the northwest and spilling southwards and eastwards. We're seeing some heavy showers on Thursday across parts of Italy and across towards Croatia into Greece as well. To the north of that, a fair amount of dry weather, but things are colder to the south and east, still in that mild air. So temperatures 20 degrees in Cyprus, for instance. A few showers across parts of Turkey, Greece, through the central Mediterranean. But then much of Spain looking largely dry. We will have this next weather system, this frontal system, moving in from the northwest. For France, then a bit of a respite, but we've got another weather system moving in. Quite a cold day to come in Paris, for instance, and pretty chilly too for Norway and for Sweden. Now moving on into Friday, and this weather system moves away from the UK, heading up, bringing some quite heavy snow to parts of Norway, Sweden, into Denmark as well, and that trails down towards the Alps, bringing more snow there as well. A return to sunshine and showers behind that for parts of the UK and into France too. Both London and Paris will keep a few showers on and off over the next few days, and it looks like it turns a little bit milder as we head on into next week. And Rome, after the recent rain, looks drier as we head through the next couple of days, perhaps a few more showers through the weekend. For Moscow, things are turning colder, and in Athens, pretty unsettled with plenty of showers. Bye-bye. Hello. We're set to see some heavy rain across the southeast of Australia over the next couple of days. We'll look at Australia in more detail in just a moment, but we'll start off further north. And for Japan, where we've seen a lot of cold, wintry weather with heavy snowfall and northerly winds, they're now easing, so a bit of a quieter picture for Japan for Thursday and into Friday. A bit of rain you can see here just lingering towards the southeast, so the odd spot towards Tokyo perhaps, but a lot of dry, settled weather. For many central and eastern parts of China, it's a touch colder than it was earlier in the week, and we've got an area of rain just moving slowly eastwards. Largely dry and settled for much of Vietnam, Thailand as well. Further south, fewer showers than we've seen recently for Java and the Malay Peninsula, but more showers still sticking around for Borneo. Now, Osaka might see some of that rain during Thursday, but it clears away through the end of the week. Beijing looks to be staying largely dry and warming up a little bit. Now across Australia then, temperatures on the rise for many areas, for northern parts of Western Australia towards central Queensland too. Further south, we've got all this heavy rain that's going to be quite slow over the next few days to clear away. Could be some flooding impacts, some thunderstorms for Tasmania, Victoria into New South Wales as well. But across the Tasman Sea, and high pressure is sitting across New Zealand. So just one or two showers in the forecast. It's not quite as warm as it was earlier this week, but dry and very pleasant with plenty of sunshine around. It'll turn a touch warmer once again in Wellington. More showers to come meanwhile for both Sydney and for Melbourne. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've got some fairly heavy rain and mountain snow in this forecast for parts of Central and South Asia. Now you can see on the map here where we've had the rain and the snow already pushing in across parts of Iran, Pakistan, and that's heading in to the northwest of India as well. So more wet weather falling on what we've already had over recent days. There could be the potential for some flooding issues. Much of India and towards Sri Lanka looking largely dry and settled with plenty of sunshine around. Let's head our way into Central Asia now, and temperatures a little bit colder than they were earlier in the week. Nur Sultan at -8 degrees. One or two snow flurries across the mountains of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan into northern Afghanistan, but it's further south that we've got that more persistent rain working out of Iran through Afghanistan and Pakistan. Could be quite heavy rain pushing into the northwest of India, Rajasthan up towards Himachal Pradesh as well. Lots of dry, sunny weather down the west coast. I think Mali avoiding most of the showers, as does Sri Lanka on Thursday, but there could be a few passing through. And then it is dry, settled and sunny up towards West Bengal, into Bangladesh and up towards Assam as well. For Mumbai, we will see that slightly cooler air working in from the north. It should remain largely dry, I think, but temperatures coming down a little bit. Islamabad, though, will see further heavy rain through Friday and into Saturday. Rainfall totals really mounting up. Some rain to come for Tashkent and a bit of wet weather in Karachi on Thursday, but that should clear away. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've got more winter storms in the forecast across parts of North America for the coming few days. One system that's been bringing some real blizzard conditions to the northern plains, the Great Lakes too, with heavy snow, is going to be clearing away from the northeast of the United States into the Canadian Maritimes, I think, during the course of Thursday. So still some strong winds and some snow there. Very unsettled for the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. More heavy snow pushing in towards the Rockies here. And then this system that's developing, bringing some heavy snow and rain to the southern edge of that across the Tennessee Valley, heading up towards the mid-Atlantic and the northeast as well. It's a bit quieter for much of Alaska and the northern half of British Columbia, but further south, all that unsettled, wet and windy weather moving into Vancouver. Seattle also seeing some of that wet weather as well, but drier further south down towards California. Here's the outlook for some of our cities then in the west, and it is still unsettled, wet and windy for Vancouver and for Seattle. San Francisco and Los Angeles, mostly dry, perhaps a little bit of light rain moving in by the time we get to Friday. Now further east then, another fairly cold day to come for Montreal and for New York as well. And then as we head further south, you can see this mix of rain, sleet and some fairly heavy snow as well, with some gusty winds associated with that system pushing its way up the Tennessee Valley over the next 24 hours or so. Here's the outlook then for cities in the east, and that rain in Atlanta should clear away by Friday. Bye-bye. Hello. Let's take a look at the weather across Central America and South America too. We've had heavy downpours over the past few days across parts of Brazil. You can see here on the satellite image the shower cloud there. And we're going to be having more tropical downpours, particularly through central and southern parts of Brazil. Some big thunderstorms around, so flooding is likely, about 100 millimetres falling in just a day or so. To the north of that, a quieter weather picture, much drier weather for eastern parts of Colombia, Venezuela as well, 1 or 2 showers for Suriname, but then we're back into those heavy downpours across central and eastern parts of Brazil. For Rio de Janeiro, some big thunderstorms around as well, so some flooding issues are likely over the next 24 hours or so. A bit drier down into Uruguay and Argentina, not as hot here as it's been recently, still quite breezy and unsettled for Patagonia though. Now Rio will keep those downpours, heavy showers and thunderstorms on and off for the next 5 days or so, perhaps a little lighter into next week. Buenos Aires stays dry and will be warming up once again. For Mexico, a lot of dry weather with some sunshine around. We'll see a weather front just to the north, just drifting into the Gulf of Mexico, so that could bring some torrential rain to some western parts of Cuba later in the week. But for now, much of the Caribbean looking relatively settled, just a few light afternoon showers. And Havana staying mostly dry for the next couple of days, but some heavy showers and some thunderstorms working in here as we move into the weekend. Bye-bye. Hello there. Some fairly cold air in place across parts of North Africa at the moment, so temperatures are below average for Egypt, Sudan and stretching towards Chad and Niger as well. Also some cold air working in from the northwest across parts of Morocco and Tunisia too. Further south across Africa, warmer weather, particularly for Kenya, the DRC as well. We've also got some heavy downpours for some eastern areas, Zimbabwe, Zambia, northern Mozambique and for Madagascar as well. Few heavy showers lingering for eastern parts of South Africa, but towards the west it's warmer and drier. So Cape Town at 26 degrees, and we'll continue to see those temperatures in Cape Town on the rise as we look towards the weekend as well. Johannesburg keeping 1 or 2 showers over the next few days, but then drying up by Saturday. In Khartoum, lots of sunshine and temperatures on the up, but for Casablanca, the arrival of some rain and then that cooler air moves in to end the week. Across the Middle East now, and the wind's coming in from the northwest, so temperatures for quite a few spots a little below average. So Riyadh at around 17 Celsius on Thursday. Still 1 or 2 showers lingering in places, particularly up towards Iran. They're going to be quite heavy, and some of that rain falling on already saturated ground. So there could be some localised flooding issues across southern and eastern parts of Iran. But I think across the Gulf, most places look to be staying largely dry. So it is a dry, sunny outlook for Muscat, Dubai, Riyadh, and for Kuwait too. Bye for now.